We have to run away for now. The path east of Wilhelm's house.
This is where I planted the seed Wilhelm gave me.
We have to run away for now. It would appear we got rid of our pursuers. Perhaps we can set up camp here tonight and recover our strength. Marvelous teamwork, everyone!
We didn't need to run. I could have defeated them all if the rest of you hadn't stopped me. I mean, what's wrong with CrisTales?
I'm tired and I feel strange. I don't know anything about my family, or my history, or my power, or any of it. And now I've left all my friends and...
Christopher, wasn't it? Her whole life was just turned upside down. So maybe we should just let her be. CrisTales, I know you want to help everyone back home. But to do that, you and I are going to have to develop your powers.
How's a kid like you gonna teach her anything?
Wilhelm had the courage to help us escape. We owe him our thanks. You will find it to be a great mistake to judge a mage by his appearance. But for right now, we need to rest. We will have plenty of new problems to face in the morning.
Yes.
Why did you leave St. Clarity?
I wanted to avenge my brother, Aiden. He died in the fight against the Empress. I promised myself that, just like him, I wouldn't let anyone else die. I had been searching around, looking for clues. One of them led me to Narim. Some goblins had been sighted near here, and I knew from experience they were part of the Empress's army. I decided to take care of them myself. Aiden was my hero, but he got caught up in this stupid conflict. Sometimes I wonder if, by fighting back, I'm just prolonging the war and helping to create more tragedies like him.
I'm sorry to hear that.
CrisTales, there's something important I need to teach you about.
What is it, Professor?
Professor? Don't call me that.
How about teacher? Master?
Master? No! Just call me Wilhelm.
I can't do that. It feels too weird calling my magic teacher by his first name. It seems somehow disrespectful.
Well, if you must call me something, call me Maestro, I suppose. I am something of a virtuoso when it comes to time magic.
Maestro?
If you must. Well, anyway, I want you to have these.
Seeds? Are these like the seeds we planted before?
They're much more important. Time mages can use them to revert to an earlier state when things go wrong. It's a little hard to explain, but you'll understand it when you see it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, Maestro.
Right. You'll be glad you did. Trust me. You can try it out on that patch of dirt over there. Wait, I almost forgot.
Marbles?
You'll need to purchase supplies. I believe we can trust you with our funds. And last, but... I trust you'll be careful on this journey. But if things go awry, don't hesitate to use one of these.
Perhaps you should try planting that seed.
What should I do? Nothing for now.
Yes, CrisTales?
Do you think the people of Narim are okay?
The town's value is in its people. I'm sure even the mayor knows that. I don't know how long it might take, but we'll be back. We'll help them. Just be patient. Yes, CrisTales?
Why are we going to St. Clarity?
Because there's a famous cathedral there. The cathedral in Narim was where your powers first manifested. I suspect the stained glass murals within might be connected to your powers. There are 5 major cathedrals. It is said that the time mages of old would go on a pilgrimage to visit all of them. Perhaps we should try to do the same.
Do you think if I learn more about my powers, I can find out who my parents are?
It is possible. Normally, time mages can't see their own past. But I don't know what the limits of your powers are. And there are places in the world where normal rules do not apply. Yes, CrisTales?
Can I be a time mage like you?
Asking to be like me is a big request. But you've got the talent, and I will mentor you.
Do you ever feel scared?
Fear doesn't help a time mage. I'll make sure to teach you courage and your new friends here. They might be useful at some point as well.
Yes.
Aren't you nervous?
Why should I be? And did you see how we combined our magic when we rusted that giant shield? Maybe this is destiny. Now I'm actually really glad I spent all that time learning magic with my mom. Did you have a relative who taught you?
No, I was actually in an orphanage until... well, everything happened so fast. What should I do? I want to record our progress.
Ready to sleep now, CrisTales?
In a moment.
Ready to sleep now, CrisTales?
I guess...
CrisTales, are you all right? I heard you cry out in the night.
Was it just a dream?
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
Nothing for...
The road to St. Clarity is dangerous. CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record our...
CrisTales, what do you want?
We should
Seems like... They appear to have us surrounded.
I thought we left them all behind.
We don't have time to deal with this right now.
We can't get around them.
Then I guess it's time to show them what we can do. Now watch carefully, children, as I demonstrate the results of years of research.
What are you talking about?
In addition to my normal attacks, I can summon Euchandra Goris, Euchandra for short. Let me show you how it's done. First, select Skill. Then select Offensive, followed by Poison. Finally, select Throw Euchandra. Great! You just poisoned an enemy. The poison will deal damage to it once per turn. But what do you think will happen if you send that poisoned enemy into the future, CrisTales?
The poison will take effect all at once.
Exactly. Now, it's my turn again. I'm going to plant one of my little Euchandra on the other side. One more time. Select Skill, then select Offensive, followed by Poison, and finally plant Euchandra. Now, bring the enemies back to the present so time advances for them.
Wow, every enemy on that side is poison now.
Yes, the spores of the plant are just as poisonous as the fruit. And they spread easily over the wind. I'm sure there are lots of other ways we can mix our magic.
That was great, young warriors, but we still have a fight to finish.
That was impressive, Maestro.
I was expecting a time mage could slow time or turn them all to dust or something.
Space mages like you always overdo everything. We time mages prefer solutions that are a little more elegant. No two time mages are the same. I rediscovered an ancient way of using time magic to affect the growth rates of plants. It has proven to be a potent weapon in combat.
Let us carry on, shall we?
open this door.
Seems like the lock is on the other side.
The road to St. Clarity is dangerous, but... I do not recall the forest creatures being quite so aggressive, or seeing quite so many different species in this part of the world.
Yeah, something's changed around here.
Could something be happening to make them more aggressive?
There's no way for us to know. For now, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
Nothing for now.
They appear to have us surrounded.
I thought we left them all behind.
We don't have time to deal with this right now.
We can't get around them.
Then I guess it's time to show them what we can do. Now watch carefully, children, as I demonstrate the results of years of research.
What are you talking about?
In addition to my normal attacks, I can summon Euchandra Goris, Euchandra for short. Let me show you how it's done.
First select skill, then select offensive, followed by poison.
Great! You just poisoned an enemy. The poison will deal damage to it once per turn. But what do you think will happen if you send that poisoned enemy into the future, CrisTales?
The poison will take effect all at once.
Exactly. Now, it's my turn again. I'm going to plant one more time.
So then select offensive, followed by poison, and finally plant Euchandra.
Now, bring the enemies back to the present so time advances for them.
Wow, every enemy on that side is poisoned now.
Yes, the spores of the plant are just as poisonous as the fruit. And they spread easily over the wind. I'm sure there are lots of other ways we can mix our magic.
That was great, young warriors, but we still have a fight to finish.
That was impressive, Maestro.
I was expecting a time mage could...
Space mages like you always over... No two time mages are the same. It has proven to be a potent weapon in combat.
Let us carry on, shall we? CrisTales, what do you want to...
We should rest.
Seems like... The road to St. Clarity is dangerous. The road to St.
Seems like...
The road to St. Clarity is dangerous.
An old grave. It seems like it hasn't been visited in a very long time.
I do not recall the forest or seeing quite so many different species in this part of the...
Yeah, Something's changed around here.
Could something be happening to make them more aggressive?
There's no way for us to know. For now, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
We should rest for a while.
Seems like... CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to...
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
We should rest for a while.
We still have some tents left. Want to use one?
Sure.
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record our
Gives. You never see wolves this angry. If this keeps up, I'm not sure we're going to make it to St. Clarity.
No! What if I...
CrisTales!
Stay down, we'll...
This battle is over!
What did you do?
She broke the crystals.
How is that possible?
It's not.
I don't know what happened. What did I do?
You had no choice in the matter, CrisTales. You were only trying to protect us.
No, I mean, the power. My power.
You might have overused it. I read something about that in an ancient text once.
We will continue this discussion in St. Clarity. For now, it is time to leave. We need to find the...
Are you all right, Christopher?
Now look who's acting strange.
Leave me alone. I've just been missing my mother's food, that's all.
We are not here to sample the cuisine. We should go to the cathedral to see if we can get CrisTales' powers back.
Christopher, you're a local, right? Show us the way to the cathedral. Lead the way. We'll follow the sound of your stomach rumbling.
In a bit. I need to take care of something first. I'm sorry.
Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, but it's the only fun thing in town.
That somebody is going to be us.
But I don't have my time powers.
Powers or not, you can still guide the future. Everything we do...
Maestro, you're right. Let's go.
Shall we make a record of our...
I want to record our Don't worry, we'll save you. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks for the help, miss. You too, mister.
I'm sorry we didn't get to you earlier. I was powerless.
Enough. Do you hear yourself right now, CrisTales?
But Maestro,
Even with your powers, you can't expect to make everyone happy. What's important is that we choose to do the right thing for those that need our help.
I guess you're right.
You did the right thing, CrisTales.
Mister! Miss!
Oh, right. Sorry. Let's get you back to your mom.
Mario, are you okay? Thank you for saving him.
We're glad to be able to help.
Mom, I don't feel so good. Amigo, let's get some soup in you before you catch your death. You'll be better in no time. Thanks for your help.
Maybe now would be a good time to track down our would-be warrior, CrisTales.
Floodside is rough, but having family and friends makes it worthwhile.
Maybe if I sewed it with that old... Oh, who am I kidding? No amount of work can turn these rags into a real gown.
Shall we make a record of our...
I want to record our...
Hey, it's you again.
Yes, we did. No thanks to you.
Like I said, ain't my job.
Damn, these crates are heavy. At least I don't have to go up Mount this yet.
Why aren't you with Mom?
Christopher!
What do you guys want?
Well, we were hoping for some help. Although I guess we've managed to get by so far.
Wait, wasn't this place flooded before?
That boy, Mario, got swept away by the waters. We had to fight a monster to save him.
I'm sorry. You needed me and I wasn't there to...
Christopher? What happened? Who are these people?
Nothing, Dad. These are my friends. CrisTales and Wilhelm. They're from Narim.
Oh, it's a pleasure, kids. The name's Armando. Are you refugees from Narim? I've heard...
No, sir. We're only travelers looking for the cathedral here in the city.
Sorry. I just got so wrapped up in this. The cathedral is inside the walled city. The area of town up those steps to the north. But they don't let just anyone up there. You need a special crest to enter the city. Lucky for us, I happen to have one. Let's go.
Are you going to speak to your mother?
This isn't about Mom. Or you. CrisTales has important business here. I'm going to help her.
Of course. Well, if you do see your mother, tell her... Oh, never mind. Of course.
You look tired. Just 50 marbles gets you each a bed where you can sleep easy.
No, thank you.
If you change... You look just 50...
Come on, everyone.
A beautiful day in the Floodlight District. Time to rise and shine.
Shall we make a record of our adventure, CrisTales?
I want to record our...
Yes. Need anything?
Yes, we're going to the walled city. I'm Christopher, Sophia's son.
That crest, you... I mean, please go ahead. Yes.
Yes, we're...
That...
Beautiful. It must have been wonderful to grow up here, Christopher.
It was. My brother and I got up to all kinds of trouble.
Someone should inform these people that there's a war going on.
They know. St. Clarity has sent plenty of soldiers to fight. Including my brother. He died protecting CrisTales, you know.
Yes, I know. There were a great many sacrifices that day. Thanks to those brave souls, the city still stands. For now.
Shall we focus for a moment? We should find the cathedral before some new dire fate befalls us.
Hey, wait a second. Is that Christopher?
Well, I can't... Well, I can't... Well, I can't...
We made...
People in Floodside think they're the only ones who have it bad.
I've got a leak in my roof. Imagine.
Oh yes, that's dreadful.
Audrey! Are you taking apart grandfather clocks? Everyone, this is Audrey, an incredible inventor and a good friend.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Audrey. I'm CrisTales.
Chris and Chris, huh? Well, I don't actually work on clocks, although it's a perfectly respectable profession. I build mechanical creatures that are powered by the rubies. A lot of them are based on things I learned by studying the nearby ruins.
A magical automaton. It sounds like something out of an ancient legend.
The energy in rubies is certainly plentiful enough. I suppose it was only a matter of time until someone figured out how to advance the science.
Well, I was advancing until Enzo slashed my budget.
Don't tell me that prick has worked his way into the ruby business.
Oh well, I don't even want to tell you the rest. He's up at the courthouse doing all kinds of business.
He sounds unpleasant, but he is an important person here. Perhaps we should speak with him anyways. Before that, don't forget, we still need to find the cathedral.
Oh, that's right. It's a straight line to the west. You can't miss it.
Thanks for the help, Miss Audrey. We're off then.
Hey, are you a crystal mage? I'm not a mage myself, but thanks to these robots helping out, one day anyone will be able to have magic on their side.
Do you think robots will replace humans?
Goodness, no! I just want to help people finish their mundane tasks more quickly so they can enjoy their lives.
Aren't you from Floodside? How did you even get up here?
Back off! I'm just trying to make a living here! Is the General against that, too?
You heard General Enzo.
You're not from St. Clarity, right? Meow?
Excuse me?
No need to. Welcome to my store. Have a free souvenir as part of my new client program. Meow?
But we haven't bought anything yet.
No need to thank me. It's a special present just for you. Meow? So, you're in the Wildcat Armory. Looking for anything in particular? Meow? You're in the Wildcat Armory! You're in the wild... You're in the Wildcat Armory!
There's no need to...
I just found out I can do magic. Cool, huh? You wouldn't even believe the things I'm learning at the university over in Tulira. Go on, test my knowledge.
How do you defeat a mechanical enemy?
Psh, easy. You use light, and you can make them even more vulnerable to lightning. Wait.
Thank you. I've learned a lot.
I just found... Cool, huh? You wouldn't even believe...
What's a good way to deal with slimes?
It depends on the type of slime and its color, but the ones near mouth... I've heard that there are slimes that became contaminated.
Thank you.
I just found... Cool, huh? You wouldn't even believe the...
Well, is there anything else we should watch?
Well, there are rumors. I suppose if it's some kind of sludge monster, I've heard that those kinds of monsters sometimes... It would be so interesting to be able to look into the past and see how that happened.
Thank you.
I just found out. Cool. You wouldn't even believe the things...
Well, how do I figure out an enemy's weakness?
I remember they said something in class about a scanucondra. Apparently, one can be used to scan a single enemy, but after they are planted, they can scan a bunch.
Thank you. I've learned a lot.
I just found... Cool, huh? You wouldn't even...
How do you defeat a
And...
Thank you.
I just found out... Cool, huh? You wouldn't even believe...
Well... How do you...
That one... Heavily armored opponents are usually vulnerable to more indirect...
Thank you. Matthias, there's something wrong. I don't feel anything special here.
Agreed. If anything, this place feels somewhat dangerous.
That is indeed strange. And who is that fellow? Was there not supposed to be a Mother Superior here?
Right, but I don't see her.
Was there perhaps a different cathedral here once?
This is the same cathedral I grew up with, except they changed the stained glass.
Why change yourselves when you can just change the fate that condemns you?
What?
Never mind. Perhaps the fact that the mural is missing has something to do with CrisTales not feeling a connection.
So what are we going to do now?
We need to figure out what happened here. Someone must know something. Let's try speaking with the priest.
I am Father Miguel, the lady's humble disciple. I see that you are not members of my congregation. How can I help you?
I know this might seem like a strange question, but have there been any renovations to this cathedral in recent years?
We do have small renovations from time to time, but nothing major has changed in years.
I see. Why do those murals show a crowning? I recognize the lady, but who is the other person? The man receiving the crown.
I wonder how much he looks like the guy who paid for this installation.
I know all about the regular doctrine. But here in St. Clarity, we believe that the people who take care of us are the ladies' hands in this world.
Is that why you changed out the stained glass?
Oh, that was years ago. I doubt many people even remember the old one.
Do you happen to know what happened to the old glass mural they removed?
I wouldn't know. But perhaps General Enzo, the leader of the city, might remember. He was the one who ordered it. If my mind doesn't fail me, he should be in the...
All right. Thank you for your help, Father.
Of course, my child. May the lady watch over you in...
There's no need to...
It seems that Enzo fella...
Can I?
No, you can't.
Well, I can't let...
You must be new. I'm Christopher. I'm guessing my mother left
Ah, indeed she did.
And so, we aim to move from a 4 times increase in output this season to as much as 5 or 6 times the normal yield before the winter. But if I were you, I would place an order now. Supplies of rubies might be going up.
What the people demand is justice!
Oh no, Dad, not again.
What is going on?
My dad, he does this sort of thing, stirring up trouble.
You sit up here living in luxury, while those who mine the rubies live in squalor!
How did he get here? Someone, escort this instigator out, please.
Yeah! And not only that, you've been monopolizing our resources!
Ugh, now the inventor girl is here too?
This has gone too far, Armando. You've crossed the line. Guards, take these rabble-rousers out.
Wait, you seem familiar. Aren't you?
Do less talking and more listening, Risa. This is how a leader leads. Look how he's convinced the whole room to buy from him.
I'm paying.
Who might...
Sophia's son, if you really need to know.
I suppose I can see the resemblance. You don't really take after the General, though.
Of course I don't look like the General. Why would I? Oh no. Not him.
I hate to be kept waiting like this, but the demand for red crystals is so high these days. Where do you come in from?
We just arrived from Nareem.
Ah, well, you might be out of luck then. You can't get a meeting with him unless he thinks you come from a...
Get your hands off!
You heard General Enzo. You have to leave immediately.
Hey! Take your hands off of Armando!
Where do you think you're...
Christopher, you're home! I was afraid you'd never come back. Guards, stand down.
Oh, terribly sorry, ma'am.
What finally brings you back home, dear?
It wasn't really a planned thing.
Won't you introduce us to your friend?
It's complicated. They're, time mages.
Excuse me, miss, but you have a beautiful home. It reminds me of my own village. Only grander.
Thank you. We've been very fortunate. Now that we've modernized the production of rubies, all of St. Clarity has been thriving.
Well, Floodside doesn't really seem like it's thriving.
It will just take time. Eventually the prosperity will reach everyone.
I would think so-called time mages would be able to see that future for themselves.
What are you doing with this guy? All the people you could pick.
You might be Sophia's son, but I'll thank you to treat me with respect.
Yeah, okay. Look, we just want to know what happened to the stained glass mural that got removed from the cathedral. The priest said you were the one who ordered it. Just tell us where it is, and I promise you can go crawl back under your dung heap.
I see you inherited your father's low-class irreverence. Unlike him, most hardworking citizens look up to me.
They pretty much have to, since you live up here on a walled-in hill.
Christopher, please, enough of this. I know the mural you're talking about. It was dumped in the waters by the docks years ago, along with other trash from the cathedral.
Come on, CrisTales, let's go find it.
Greetings. It's only 200 marbles.
No, thank you.
Just let me...
Off to the docks. CrisTales, what do you want?
I want to record our...
Off to the docks.
What do you think that is out there?
It's an ancient titan, one of the witnesses. Scholars say they're meant to remind us that the lady is always watching.
It looks like one of my grumpy aunts.
Look, something's happening to it.
Did you all just see that? The giant statue moved!
I feel something inside that staff.
It appears we have been invited to enter. What do you think could be inside?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, who is it this time? It's been ages since I've had a visitor.
And the last ones were little more than thieves.
Who?
Ah, hello, darling. You must be a... Oh, how interesting.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, sorry. I was admiring... Well, never mind.
Well, hello. I am Paulina, witness of the ages. Ah, it feels good to be able to move again. My first love is fashion, but I'm always interested in talking to a time mage. Especially one who recently lost her powers.
Would you care to explain how you knew that?
I see your shorts match your fuse. Just because I look this good doesn't mean I can't also be good at what I do.
I don't suppose you could help us figure out what to do about CrisTales' powers, could you?
Oh, yes. Well, I won't be doing much of anything. It will be on you to remedy that situation. Just step over to the altar.
I feel something, but I don't know if...
You! What are you doing here? I just went Ouch!
Christopher!
How could you be so careless?
Did you hear this, Claude? I think he really believes you'll beat us twice.
Too bad we can only kill him once. Maybe Her Grace will let us rewind him a few times.
Everyone listen! We need to focus on inflicting as much indirect damage as we can. Now!
Oh, that's very cute! Strategize?
This will be interesting.
Training for this rematch. You do know we can be ruthless without being overconfident, don't you?
Reach out to the power of the cathedral.
But how?
Whatever it is you felt before.
Hurry!
What is this? This doesn't feel the same as before.
Oh, darling. Do I have to do everything around here? That kid with the big mouth. I'm sure you can feel something inside you.
Is she talking about me?
Focus inside. And while you do that, think of the girl with the tragic fashion sense. You do the same, girl, except you think of the kid with the regrettably tacky goggles.
I'm trying.
While you two try to connect, let me explain how this works. As you fight, you'll gather energy. Synchro points, if you will. When you have enough energy, you'll be able to activate a powerful synchronization skill. You can trigger it by just pressing the button.
Now, CrisTales, use the crystals.
Damn it! Not this again! This is...
Quickly, back to the Empress.
Impressive.
Synchros are powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle around. Always keep an eye on it and your friends, since you'll also be able to use this power on their turns. Don't forget to plan ahead. Remember that you don't lose stored synchro...
The crystals! I have their power again! But that connection... What was that? I don't really know how it happened.
Now we know that you're the real thing, darling. You just proved you have the power to link with those close to you.
This seems like an incredible power, but be careful and take it slowly.
I can feel it. I can feel your presence.
I can feel it too. Does this mean we're combining our powers?
Syncing would be more precise. We are using our powers in a more unified way. This seems to connect all of us, but only a great discovery indeed. It could have happened in a less dangerous way, though.
Don't be so melodramatic. This is a holy place. You were never in any real danger.
So what do we do now?
Come on. We should try to rest a little bit.
Come back and visit any time. Maybe I can even pick out something that would flatter your figure, darling. I've always wondered if my calling in life was to design beautiful garments.
CrisTales.
Mom? What are you doing out here?
I have a favor to ask.
Aren't you in a relationship with the most powerful man in the city? Why not ask him?
It's not that simple. When Enzo came to power, he did a lot for the economy of the city. He found investors who helped us modernize the production of the rubies.
What are these rubies?
They're what you get when you fuse together a lot of red crystal dust. The dust exists as a trace mineral in many things, and it has magical properties. It has many uses in magic devices, and can even be used to create armor and weapons. That's why rubies are so valuable.
We've been exporting more of them than ever before. But there are things about the operation that Enzo has been hiding. One of the teams of workers that went up Mount Thysia never came back. The official story is that they were delayed by a rock slide, but I know it's not true. And now the people in Floodside are starting to notice. I'd like for you to investigate.
I'm home for one day and you're already...
No, I saw that fight you just had, and you and your friends are the only ones I know who don't work for Enzo. And you, CrisTales, really are a time mage.
I'll do it.
Thank you. Come and see me privately afterward.
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record...
What is it, CrisTales?
I can see Sophia and Enzo in the past, but I can't quite hear what they're saying.
Perhaps I can take a closer look.
Sophia, where are you off to? Do you mind if I...
Oh, Enzo. I'm so sorry, but we're running down to Floodside. I'm going to meet with that new workers' committee. They elected a representative.
Oh, really? Why would you give them legitimacy by doing that? They only have power if we pay attention to them.
Enzo, I just don't think it's that simple. You just don't understand, Enzo.
That girl. I wish...
So, you're...
You brat! Who told you that?
Told you already. Skilled time mages.
I would prefer if you so-called time mages would stay...
That was a little bit rude, wasn't it, Christopher?
Oh, come on. He had it coming for making fun of us.
Christopher, if you were around more, I could make that panela con queso you love so much, as often as you like.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you again.
Looks like your shop is doing pretty well.
I'm getting by. But progress has been hard since Enzo started monopolizing all the red crystal.
You're brilliant. I'm sure you can find a solution.
No. I agree with you. In fact, I think I have a solution.
Go on.
We actually have a lot of old machines, bones, and other broken objects with red crystal in them already here in this... If I had the right tech...
If you don't have the equipment, who does?
Well, back before we completely automated the refining process, we had hand-based tools. But I can't find one anywhere to copy its design.
Where do we fit into this plan of yours?
If you know someone who used to work in the extraction process 20 years ago, they might have an old one lying around. Or a design.
My old man might have something like that. He worked the mountain back then.
Maybe we should ask Armando then.
Don't bother me, please.
People in
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here.
I just found out. Cool, huh? You wouldn't even believe the things I'm learning at the
Well, is there anything...
Well, I suppose I've heard it would be...
Thank you.
I just found out. Cool, huh? You wouldn't even
How do you... Thank you.
May the benevolent...
If you really...
There's no need to go...
told you what...
Where is everybody? Wait a second. Dad?
Wait. Let's just listen for a minute.
Sounds like those agitators are at it again.
A beauty.
box with... There's a box...
My father is a patient man, but even he knows it's time to take action. We need to start a revolution if we want a better future for our children.
You know, CrisTales, I want to see my house in a different color. What do you think would look best?
Blue!
Like the sapphires of Tulira? I can see that working. Have you changed your mind?
I think...
Mario's been coughing for a while.
The hardest burden to...
It's time for the hands that built this town to take no more low pay for dangerous work. No more breaking our backs without a chance to even see it. They say they need more red crystal for the war. But what does it matter to us who rules in CrisTales?
Your father has a rather deft way with words.
I don't know that words matter if you don't have the power to back them up.
But he's right. What did you say? Mr. Armando is right. I've seen the future, and I know that this whole district will be permanently flooded.
Wait, is she for real?
You're one of those time mages who came with my son, aren't you? Can you really see our future?
It is true. I can see that this whole district will be flooded permanently. But I also learned that nothing is inevitable. I'm sure you can stop it.
Well, whatever you claim to see in the future, I can see the present. And I know that they will try to crush us. But we will not let them. No more mysterious disappearances on the mountain. Let them try to replace us with automatons. The wealth of St. Clarity will belong to those who work for it.
You give a rousing speech, sir.
I speak the truth. That's all any of us can do.
A beautiful purple robe.
Have you changed your mind?
Red!
It fits in. Have you changed your mind?
Green!
Yes, I suppose an arena... Have you changed your mind?
Blue!
Like this.
If you really want to...
Hey, Dad.
Oh, Christopher. I'm glad to see you're still...
You used...
Huh.
You were like... what?
Yes, I was one.
So, do you have any old
What are you up to?
We're trying to help.
All right, then. But you should know. I should have gotten rid of them.
maybe we could do something about...
These must be...
Were these the documents you were looking for?
Wow. They look like the drafting ink is still fresh. Was Armando keeping these in a sealed glass case?
Nah, but we have some tricks.
Wow. These almost make me feel nostalgic. That smell. It's like they were printed yesterday. Oh, I didn't think about this part.
Let me guess. There's another request somewhere in that statement?
Ah, well, guilty as charged. If I'm going to rebuild this, I'm going to need a power cell. Well, this is gonna be difficult. I need a power cell now. Maybe you could find one in an old robot somewhere?
I doubt we'll be able to find something like that, but we'll do our best. There's no need...
If you really want... CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record a...
Shall we make a record of our...
I want to record...
Someday, those rich fools behind the walls will get what's coming to them.
The hardest burden to bear is a lack of justice.
I think I must have eaten something bad, though.
If you really... if you really...
These strange...
Hello there! The mountains are nice, aren't they? This is the life!
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record our progress.
Someone, please! Help!
Someone is being attacked by wolves!
Quickly, we should help him.
you okay? Are you hurt?
Whew, all things considered, I think I'm well enough. Just had to move a bit faster than I'm fit to.
Those wolves were unusually aggressive.
I just wanted to gather some flowers. All of them had died during the fight and didn't have no place for them. So they built a memorial in the forest by Nareem. Anyways, my sister's in there. Didn't have nothing to do with the fighting, but it still took her anyway. Like I said, I just wanted to get some flowers for her. All kind of flowers used to grow on the mountain, but now...
I'm so sorry for your loss. Is there anything we can do?
Well, you could help me gather flowers for the memorial. 5 or so different kinds should be good. Used to be. Folks would plant brightly colored flowers everywhere around town. Might be some older folks in town still have them. You could ask around. Come back to me.
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to
That is a ghastly color, is it not?
It's just the color the water takes when we harvest the red crystal. Red crystal is found in the soil here in small amounts. Plants absorb it, and the animals eat the plants. The animals end up with lots of the crystal in their fat and bones. Back in the day, the people would pan for crystal dust in a stream. Some would also hunt old or sickly animals for it.
That's horrible!
As brutal as it sounds, hunting the oldest and weakest creatures keeps the rest of the herd healthy.
I suspect the practice has become something else entirely now. They must be processing a lot more animals to keep up with the volume. Still, we should continue to move forward.
Hello there!
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record our progress.
Did that machine just talk?
You are disrupting the extraction process.
What are you?
I am a processing engine for red crystal dust.
All these animals. Did you kill them? Why?
My instructions require the processing of animal tissue to extract red crystal dust. Your presence is decreasing the efficiency of my operation. You must leave immediately.
How many does it need to kill exactly?
If you continue to decrease the efficiency of my operation, you will be designated a security threat.
What happens then exactly?
Efficiency has passed below the security threshold. Entering stealth mode.
It disappeared.
It must still be somewhere close by. CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record our progress.
Stealth protocols unsuccessful. I am required to warn you before using force.
Using force? Wait, did you kill the missing workers?
10, 9...
Skip the countdown. I'm gonna take you apart piece by... that small piece that just came out?
Of course! It's repairing the arm! If we destroy it, we can probably stop the machine.
I feel almost sorry for it.
For that monster?
It certainly didn't understand what it was doing. It was just acting out instructions given to it by someone. Speaking of which...
I am certainly glad it is gone.
Well, we figured out what happened to the workers. We have to return to St. Clarity and tell Sophia what we saw.
Preferably without Enzo noticing.
That machine didn't get there by accident. And someone had to tell it to attack humans.
It is a delicate situation indeed. But either way, we need to return to the walled city.
So much for the... That robot was hunting the animals, making them more aggressive, and the red dust is making them stronger. If I didn't know better, I would think that the situation out here has gotten worse.
It is certainly a foreboding sight.
Relax, guys. If red crystal dust was toxic, everyone in St. Clarity would have been dead a long time ago. Here, let me see if I can pull out a power cell.
I hope the collectors are not in danger being so close to the dust. Are you sure it's safe?
Hey, it's technically the truth. Seems like creatures that absorb it are pretty dangerous, though. Now that they are no longer being hunted by the machine, they will stop attacking people. I hope everything gets back to normal around here soon.
Why does the dust change them so much?
There's a theory I read once. It said that all magic is actually caused by large deposits of magic crystals building up in the body. Humans tend to have a lot of magic because we're at the top of the food chain. So, all the red crystal in other animals and plants passes into us.
But where did the crystal come from? And why is it charged with magic?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but perhaps we should hurry back to Audrey.
You're right. Sorry.
Look, I bet we can use this as a bridge to get across now.
What are these?
They look like goggles.
Astounding. A brilliant deduction from the young warrior.
What are they doing here?
They look like Peter's goggles. What's going on?
Maybe we should speak to him personally. Let's head to his house and speak with him when we have an opportunity.
CrisTales, what do you want to do?
I want to record